I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh. Got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Good evening, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets have focused on the work, and they let the results follow. Kyrie Irving says it's a privilege to go out there and perform after you prepare with your brothers. So we just want to stay collectively aligned on the same goal. Hold each other accountable, be consistent, and have fun doing it. Kevin, I am having fun doing this broadcast.
I am so glad we are teammates, D.A., and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. We take a look at the Nets. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's the Pacers. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Lamb at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Aldridge out there with Durant, and it's Irving at the point. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Harden against LeVert. And it's sent back by Turner. And they recover it. Here's Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot as finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
Clark, as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Durant hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Harden against LeVert. And it's sent back by KD. Here's Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Flashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Offensive rebound. Sabonis with the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here is Irving. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Shoots from the line, and the jumper falls for him.
You know, usually Harden is at the rim or behind the arc, but he's got that mid-range game in his bag, too.
Here's LeVert. Drives to the hoop. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
You know, I think if Karis LeVert is one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you, boy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Brogdon. They really needed more from him in that loss to Toronto. Unloads from 13. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon has really good size and strength and basketball IQ, which makes him hard to guard for the defense.
Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon Clark was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin, and his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
The first one falls. Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Shot's good by Turner.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Back to Harden. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Miles Turner. Good season for him last year. He was around 12 points a game, almost 3.5 blocks and 6 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Puts it up from 12. The second effort, and it's good on the way in. Turner's got 6 points.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Here's Harden. LeVert grabs the miss. And so LeVert will bring it up for Indiana. 4-point game. He kicks it to Lamb. Outside Turner. Passes it to LeVert from the arc. He can't hit that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's LeVert. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Just over 3.5 minutes. LeVert against Harden. And it's LeVert missing.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Aldridge kicks to Irving. KD on the wing. A 3. LeVert grabs the miss. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Heat.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense. in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Offensive rebound. Here's Sabonis, and he banks in the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Harden. He had 40 points in the win against Miami.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Indiana leading. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Harden against LeVert. And there's the feed to land. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harden left side. The putback. It's good on the putback. And it's a tie ball game. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Raptors. Brogdon looking it over. LeVert the pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 6, and that one, good. Harden's got 8 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Brogdon against Irving. Here's LeVert. There's the drive.
LeVert is always aggressive. I like that mindset of his, especially in how he drives to the rim playing downhill. Goes there with a lot of speed.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brogdon against Irving. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Indiana moving the ball around. Turner passes to LeVert. Aldridge with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Harden, that's good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Irving with the steal. Outside Durant. And finished off by Katie.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Here's LeVert. He's got 7. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. Thanks, your Brooklyn Nets.
Group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Harris. That's Mills in for James Harden. Indiana also making some changes. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Turner. T.J. Warren comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Karis LeVert. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Free throw good. Sabonis. I always think about the first-year players, Clark, when it's this early in the season. There must be a lot going on in a rookie's head right during his first few NBA games.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. In many ways, rookies are drinking out of a fire hose. I mean, from the time summer league starts, training camp, and now you get into the season, the games are coming, new places, new teams, scouting reports, all of that. It can be a bit overwhelming. And regardless of your talent level, every young player has to go through it and figure out how he can best handle the transition.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Warren. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Brogdon outside. Pass to McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys. But if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to McConnell. To the middle. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Everything I've seen from Sabonis has been really impressive. I love the way he's getting it done now.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill. You know, off the court, Kyrie Irving has done some incredible things. One example, financially supporting WNBA players who sat out the 2020 Wubble season. Kyrie is more than a basketball player, always engaged with the world around him. Always interesting things he has to say.
Craig, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brogdon against Irving with the drive. He can't get that one, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Brogdon. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Boy, with that strong body and good size, Brogdon's able to finish through contact.
Feeds it to Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first foul.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Griffin. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Indiana leading. Millsap with the double team. The pass to Brissett. McConnell scanning the floor. The 19-foot shot, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
Here he goes, and he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And good that time. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Here's Brissett, defended by Griffin. Brissett, no good.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Irving, good.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. Here's Craig. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Craig's got his second bucket of the night.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. It's hauled in by Warren.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The offensive rebound. Brogdon finds Craig. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in at the defensive end as well.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on the defensive end, but we're doing a great job of covering for one another, and I cover for my teammates as well as they cover for me. So, that's just a tribute to our team's success on the defensive end.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively?
And it's a collective effort, so even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stopped.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Mills, Paul Millsap out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Defensive foul. Oh, shit.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. But do you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
To the left side wing. Down low. Here's Griffin. Brissett grabs the miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Nets shoot their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for James Harden. He's checked in for Irving. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Lamb comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
McConnell passes to Warren. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Tell you what, the defense got what it deserved there. You cannot afford to let Warren get that comfortable.
That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Durant's checked in for Griffin. And Harris subbed in for Bruce Brown. And a change for the Pacers. LeVert's checked in. Warren finds Turner. Now here's Lamb. To the inside. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here's McConnell. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Warren against Harris. Warren dishes to Lamb. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Turner over Harden.
And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on. Really making an effort to stay with his guy.
He hits it from 9.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Lamb, good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 5 assists in the game.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
No matter what happens over the course of Jeremy Lamb's pro career, Clark, he'll always be able to look back at his national championship at UConn back in 2011.
Yeah, those banners and trophies are not recallable. You've been part of one as he was with Connecticut. It's part of you for life. And he was a huge part of that team that won it in 2011. They weren't picked by too many people to take the crown, but Lamb hit his stride at the perfect time in that year's tournament.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Sabonis, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And he's good on the second. A terrific all-around player for many years. Millsap, Clark when healthy, continues to impact the game.
A pro's pro, Kevin. Just rock solid, impactful, steady, reliable. Stretches the floor with the three-point shot. Always in the right spot defensively. Rebounds well at both ends. I mean, Just really the consummate pro and value-added player, and an all-star multiple times as well.
Here's Harden. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Mills with the steal. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Pacers trail by 4. Passes it to LeVert. Indiana moving it around. Here's Sabonis. Banked in off the glass. And that's 15 points for Sabonis.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
Here's Harden, and he drives in. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. And we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Marcus Aldridge has checked in for Brooklyn. Now here's Lamb. 11 points for him in that last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Here is Harden following the score by Miles Turner. Sabonis trying to get open. Harden can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
13 foul.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. There's Sabonis.
When you combine Durant's speed and anticipation with his length, it makes it impossible to get around him when he's defending you.
The shot that time, not on target. The Pacers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. LeVert finds Turner over to the wing. Here's McConnell. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Nets have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Indiana trailing here. Here's McConnell. Pass to LeVert. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
A nice shot by LeVert. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Now, here's McConnell. After the miss from KD. Here's Lamb. Buries it down low. And now a 3-point Indiana lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And so here is Indiana. After the basket by Brooklyn.
Yeah, LeVert's so good at getting to his spots and capitalizing once there. Fun to watch him when he gets rolling like this.
The drive by KD. And KD throws it.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Special there. Just effective.
Timeout called the Pacers. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Patty Mills. The Pacers also changing it up. Torrey Craig comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. LeVert against Harden. Pass to Craig. Brogdon outside. Sabonis trying to get open. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Irving drives in. Aldridge tried to break free. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Irving. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brogdon the pass to LeVert. Outside to Brogdon. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Brogdon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside Irving. In the corner. Harden. Fires for three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Turner trying to free himself up. The shot by Brogdon, no good. That's trailed by 3. Found down low. Craig defending. And his third shot of the night, no good. 0 for 3. Here's LeVert. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant down low. Sabonis is there. The shot by KD, no good. Brown against Brogdon. Driving to the basket. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Stolen. Now the Pacers moving it up. The shot's good from Brissett. Brissett's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving finds Durant. From outside, off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Nets foul. Kyrie Irving. That's his second personal. Teams.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Pacers. Malcolm Brogdon. Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, no question, Brogdon is a standout shooter. I mean, he's efficient and plays both ends of the floor. But you look at his shooting numbers. He's one of just a few players to have achieved a 50-40-90 season.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Good on the second free throw. Nets trail by 8. Brown dishes to Griffin. And there's the pass to Millsap. Here's Harden. Griffin trying to get open. And the jam by Harden.
I think his unselfish attitude is really a big part of what makes Millsap a leader on the court. And the ability to make some dynamic passes doesn't hurt either.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. LeVert against Harden. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harden with it. 22 points for him. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Harden. Karis LeVert has been on display for Indiana. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today was going to be a game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Karis LeVert has been the story in this one. He had 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. He's really stood out for them to this point. What'd you think, Shaq, about Indiana?
Love how hard they're going at it on the offensive board, showing some real tenacity every time a shot goes up. They've carved out this lead because of their aggressiveness. I expect that to change this season.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
Right now, this game is being won and lost on the glass. When another team is out muscling you, sometimes you have to run more guys in the back. Quantity can match quality if you can also be aggressive going after the basketball.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Nets trail by 8. And so in the game for the Pacers. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. And it's Lamb at the 3, the small forward. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the strike.
The Nets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
With 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
He's a perennial MVP candidate every year. James Harden wants to compete for titles at this stage of his journey. That's the mindset he brings to this squad.
Harden hits them both. Indiana leading by 6. Inside, LeVert, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Boy, LeVert gets really good elevation when finishing. So smooth around the rim.
Aldridge finds Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's Durant on the wing. That shot missing. Nice D from Sabonis.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Passes to LeVert. Brogdon outside. Lets it go with the 3. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Harden with the drive. Count that one. That's 28 points for James Harden.
How about the concentration? I mean, Harden is used to finishing past intense defense. There he goes, doing it again.
Brogdon the pass to LeVert. To the paint, here's Turner. Good work defensively by Harden.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's KD. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Right side Lamb. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Lamb. Pocket 4. Brogdon outside. Over Harris. Sabonis trying to get open.
When Harris gives you this type of energy on defense, that's a huge bonus.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's LeVert. 24 points for him. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms and his timing's good too.
And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Irving. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Brogdon the pass to LeVert. And that time, also a missed shot. The Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's LeVert. That one, no good. Good D by Harden. Here's Irving. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And that's now 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Kind of purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. Miss Mills in for James Harden. Indiana also making some changes. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Sabonis. Torrey Craig comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. And McConnell gets it to go. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Outside, KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Free throw drops for KD. Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Warren. And Craig has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. McConnell kicks to Lamb. Here's Turner. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Turner's got 10 points.
And, you know, even with the shot clock running down, this team feels real comfortable with Turner taking the shot. He's a smart player who doesn't mind handling the pressure.
On the wing, Lamb. That one, no good. Great D that time from Griffin. Now Kevin Durant. On the wing, Harris. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And Griffin no good on that one.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Now here's Warren. Over Durant. Warren, good.
T.J. Warren.
Warren's got his second bucket.
You know, Warren's worked really hard to develop his entire offensive skill set. And now he's dangerous from anywhere on the court.
Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who've won that prize to set in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball. That just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
That free throw good from Durant. Brissett has checked in for the Pacers. And so he hits both. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. There's the pass to Craig. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
A nice shot by Griffin.
And no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Here's Brissett. Takes it inside. Out to Lamb. Pass to Brissett. Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to McConnell. 6 to shoot. And here is Lamb. And the Pacers another 3.
You know, this is an area of his game that he's honing. Lamb knows he has to connect more from outside to help his all-around game.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And something I like about T.J. Warren's game is his ability to create his own shot. He's got great footwork and creates separation much easier than most.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? You're so right in that observation. He's a bucket getter, and his footwork fundamentals are superb. And even when he doesn't get separation, complete separation, he can still make tough shots. And he can get points in bunches.
Changes for Brooklyn. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Harris. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Irving. Driving inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving. And at the line, one time.
Shooting one.
For Indiana, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. The pass to Warren. And Greg has it in the corner. Passes to McConnell. Lamb with the bounce pass. Clock is at 3. Pass to McConnell. From deep. It's hauled in by Brown. The Nets with the lead. Here's Mills. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Brissett. Griffin against McConnell. Now the pass to Brissett. Here's Warren. Brooklyn with the rebound. Griffin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Passes it to McConnell. Shoots over Mills. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here's Irving. 23 points in the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
You know, wanting to develop his interior game, Jeremy Lamb, shots like this will help him be more assertive in that area.
Here's Irving following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. Over Lamb, on target from 13 feet. Irving's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
There's McConnell, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
That's good from McConnell. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They lead by one. That one good for two. 29 points for Kyrie Irving.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Here's McConnell. 6 points for him. It's deflected and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Brown the pass to Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brooklyn lead.
You know, his job is really to carry the load off is doing tonight.
McConnell passes to Lamb. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Lamb's got 7 now in this quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Back to Irving. That one drops for him. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
McConnell passes to Craig. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Floats one up. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
A guy like Harden makes your coach look really good. I mean, you can rely on him to consistently give you big scoring performances.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Craig passes to Lamb. Warren on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Lock at 6. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot from 16. A rebound by the Nets. Griffin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Irving way outside. Off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Nets lead by 7. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving and Harden, the two-star guard. Paul Millsap out there with Joe Harris. And it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. Nets leading by 7. Irving with it. There's the dish to Millsap. Kicks it out to Harden. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Brogdon. A second chance effort. Good work defensively by Millsap.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as it can have, you're right. Irving finds Millsap in the corner. Harden lets the 3 fly. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow, got that one up quick.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here is Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His first foul.
You know, there's a reason Harden's at or near the leaders in free throws attempted every season. You know, he's really honed in on that ability to draw fouls. He's made it virtually an art form.
First one falls. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Harden hits them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Here's LeVert, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Harden up top. LeVert defending. Takes it off the glass. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Here is Harden following the score by Indiana. Pass to Irving. Outside for Millsap. Back to Irving. Harden outside. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Over in the corner, Warren. Over Irving. Kept alive. There's Sabonis. And yes, it's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
I think a lot of people expected great things from Sabonis purely because his father was the stuff of legends.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. His dad, Arvydas Sabonis, is one of Europe's all-time basketball greats. But Domas has really lived up to that legacy as far as I see it. I mean, he's a star in his own right with multiple all-star selections to his name and perhaps a few more in his future.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Harden against Brogdon.
His IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Pacers trail by 3. Pass to LeVert. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And Harden with the stuff.
Hart throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, Jim.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. LeVert, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Now, here's Warren. Harden missing his last shot.
Hey, Warren is thinking when he gets to the foul line, it's a gift, a gimme, because he's a very good free throw shooter.
Shooting for Indiana, T.J. Warren. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, I tell you what, coaches really love reliable shooters like Warren. I mean, he's a talented guy who can really get it done from anywhere on the floor.
And so, LeVert will bring it up for the Pacers. Brogdon right side. Here's Turner. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Here's Harden on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Brogdon against Harden. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
The Nets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty low down the stretch.
You know, on the drive, Irving probably anticipates the foul there or even expects it. He's too sharp to let it surprise him.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And so Irving nails both of them. The Pacers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Now LeVert. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Tipped away. And here are the Pacers now. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And he swishes it right through. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for a point.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
And the pass to LeVert. Right at the free throw line. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Harris, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
You know, Harris is such an aggressive hunter of his shots. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and sometimes they get over-aggressive with him.
That's good from Harris.
Well, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
Sabonis drops them both. Pacers trail by 3. Now, here's Brogdon. Passes it to LeVert. Over Harden. And nothing but hair on that one. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to LeVert. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Harris.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And the jam by Harden.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Here's Brogdon. And that one is hammered home.
Timeout. Brogdon with the throwdown. He was not going to be denied there.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Player of the game, Malcolm Brogdon.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Harden. Aldridge controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 7.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside, Sabonis. Pass to LeVert. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And the free throw drops for LeVert.
And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
And so he makes both from the line. Nets leading by 5. And here's Harden. On the wing, Harris wants to get it to Irving and does. 6 to shoot. Aldridge dishes to Harden. Shoots over LeVert. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Brogdon kicks to Turner. LeVert against Harden. Back to Turner. Out to Lamb. For three, Brogdon. It's good from long range. Brogdon's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Durant over Sabonis. KD can't get it to go. Outside, Lamb. Brogdon outside. There's the pass to LeVert. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And he gets it back. Offensive rebound. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Pivotal bucket from Sabonis there. This guy just continues to rise to the challenge.
Shooting for Indiana, Domantas Sabonis. Shooting 1.
Sabonis, no good on that one. The Nets have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Harden. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from LeVert. Here's Lamb. No good. That would have tied it. The Nets with the lead. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Harden against LeVert.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Irving. It's over Brogdon. No good off the back of the rim. Lamb against Harris. There's LeVert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden.
Karis LeVert reads defenders very well. This guy is an instinctive offensive player.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Good that time. He really wanted that one.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Turner. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions. Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot.
And the foul on Harden. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line.
Back line to the Pacers. Caris LeVert. Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. LeVert hits both of them.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Passes it to Irving. In the corner, Harden. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Oh. Come on. Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
LeVert. Outside to Brogdon. And stolen by Aldridge. Irving with it. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, KD. 6 on the shot clock. Aldridge trying to break free.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 5. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
In the pass to LeVert. Shoots from 12. Can't hit that one. And he commits the intentional foul.
Jeremy Lamb, his first foul. 4th team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Malcolm Brogdon, that's his 3rd personal. Team's 5th foul. At the line. Kyrie Irving. And out the line, shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Laces one from 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.